Hey, rightio, we're all back on. We've done round one, we're doing round two. We're here at the North-South Challenge at the South Suburban Bowls Club, our main sponsor, and also White Lace Motor Inn, which is viewing distance of the area, which is putting up all these players. So fantastic sponsors. And we have our Bowls Queensland sponsors. We're almost ready to go, so we're running through the sponsors. We have Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB, Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group, all great sponsors of Bowls Queensland. And here with Jim C. 8 pistol of this.
It's nice to be here, all set for game two. If those who are unaware, on the first game, the South men won the first one and North women won the first one. So big game this one for both.
We call it square. The North ladies won 2.5 rinks and the North men went down 2 rinks to 1. There was one really close result where Brett Wilkie got 2 5s at the end of the game on the 17th end and the 21st end to win by 9 over Alex Murtaugh, Timmy Smith, Shane Rideout and Keith Wally. So they got belted by 9, but they lost 2 5s right at the end of the game, so they were in it the whole way. But we're on board here. We're starting off with the ladies. And we have in front of us the best and fairest. For the North, we have Nicole Williams skipping the side, and she's got Gail Meng, Leanne Gundry, get it right, spelled a few different ways in different places here, and Chloe Runge. Kicking off, and of course they're against the Spice Girl, Emma Spicer, Eileen Swanson, Liz Walton and Zaya Morgan. Now Adele Pursehouse had a draw in the first game and the other 2 ladies had wins. That was Nicole Williams and Delia, best half of Biscuit's family, of the Walsh family. Now, this is your home club. You know how to play on these greens, Pistol. Tell us how.
All I can say is take plenty of country. Yeah, they it's about a 17-second green today. So, but it, you draw. It's got a big draw on this carpet, so you don't be afraid of taking an extra couple of feet of grass.
Well,
that will come in.
A lot of our Brisbane, or I better not just say Brisbane, a lot of our South players don't see greens running 17 seconds, and with a wide draw, it's at least 17 seconds. This one's through the gap, and they're calling it like silly numbers like 19 or 20 or things like that, because it's faster than 13 or 14 that they're used to. And if you don't throw them out, you're gone. Like this one here is it's out to the second black line, so it's going to have to, well, it's out to the third black line. That would be approximately the right grass. When it gets back, it'll just about make the line, which is a little bit behind. We have our cameras on 2 rinks at the moment, where we do 5 ends in the ladies, 5 ends in the men, and we haven't got all our swivel cameras around that we normally have, because they're being used to live stream 2 games at the same time. Now this one has to catch a little bit of the jack, or it's a very good shot.
Yeah, great ball.
Take some grass and then add another 3 foot on. That's all you have to do.
Basically, it's
We have got some pretty handy players here. Sensational game, the last game. Luke Turner drew how many bowls within a foot and didn't win the game. He was on the losing team.
Yeah, played marvellous.
He was on the losing team, and he probably was man of the match.
Yeah, exactly, Jim. That's right. Played very, very well.
It wasn't like they got belted. They lost by 3 shots, I think. But one stage there, on about the 14th to the 18th end, he drew 2 shots within a foot. And 2 shots within a foot on this green is some sort of an effort. The North girls are really interesting because Souths have got a story that they won every men's round for the 6 or 7 years that it's been going. And the Souths had won every ladies' game until last year when the ladies won. The ladies won for the North last year, and they've taken the first test.
Yeah,
It could be on a rock and roll to win 2 on the trot.
Yeah, so also a great start. And as I said, even the men, both games was very tight up until the end, and the South men just took away at the end. Obviously, a couple of big numbers, but it was a very, very close tussle.
Yeah, they were in the swim all the way. They led early. Brett got a 5 to hit the front. Playing a bloke called Brett Wilkie. He plays on the right bias. He's just played that singles champion of champions that he won a week ago. Nobody's played better than that for a long time. And it was vintage Wilkie. Better than he's ever played, possibly, in that singles at Bargara. Hello, we've got a few on. We've got Clive Williams. Yes, we're cheering for Nicole. I imagine Clive was going to be watching. Mike Watts is over at Wales. And David Cam, go Heath. Mother Spice on this one. She likes the 2 rink streaming, thank you, says Trish Spicer of the Spice Girls. She's slightly older of the 2 Spice Girls. Yeah. Yes, we can't swivel when we're doing two in the live streaming, Trish. We miss the chance to be able to swing to the side and see what's going on from Jack High, because we've got to use all our cameras up and down. Unless we got another couple of cameras for 280,000. If anybody would like to donate 280,000, we could put another couple of cameras on the side. Okay, we've got to get used to what coloured bowls people have here.
Yes, yes. We'll start calling us wrong shots otherwise, don't we?
Yes, well, we know what sort of bowls Emma has because she played 4 games on here last weekend, where I commentated a bit of those games, where she won the state mixed pairs final, gold medal, with Tom Blasick. As I said on that day, that Blasick played a few classics. And this one's pretty much the right grass. If it hasn't quite got the...
probably just not quite the run.
Hadn't quite got the... Nearly. Didn't need much more than that.
Yeah, not much more.
Had a good track. Two to the goodies. I mean, we're completely...
completely unbiased.
Completely unbiased. Somebody from Bundaberg, someone from Mackay, and a little bloke over in the corner with a Gold Coast shirt on. he comes from a bit further south. He's completely unbiased too. Yes, Trish, I understand that, but mother and daughter, it's got to be a little bit of difference in age. No, we're just getting used to this green. You don't have to give them much, but you've got to put them out there. Great weight.
Yeah, there she goes again.
A little bit quick, perhaps. Take your grass and add a metre. Righto, we'll watch this one.
Yeah.
It's going to come a fair way, Pistol.
Yep.
Came all the way back to the line. Fantastic, really. Pretty handy shot.
It's like the sun's just in an awkward spot at the moment. A couple of rinks it's just in their eyes. It's just that setting stage.
You got to know which way's west around here. I'm slightly confused. It's 45 degrees just about by the look of it.
Yeah, well, there's not many gaps for the sun to get through, but it's getting through in some way.
It won't be long. It'll
Won't be long. Oh, it's nearly gone now.
This one's got a bit of turning to do, but it's going to be pretty close. Great shot.
Oh.
Didn't turn much at all.
No.
South local knowledge. She was just giving me a bit of a run along when I walked behind her on the rink before. I said I'd try not to bag her, but you couldn't bag her for that shot. You couldn't play one much better than that. Pretty handy reply. Just a little bit of run on it. Sun's in her eyes. She's pulled the hat down over her face.
Well, it's definitely a tight line and not here anyway, but okay, what do we?
Mrs. Biscuits is just about going through the gap. Good shot here. Almost inside that blue one. Handy spot. That ex-commentator, Brian Marshall, sitting over there, look, he's doing nothing.
He looks really relaxed, doesn't he?
Doing nothing. Now he's president, he goes around kissing babies, patting dogs, all those stupid-looking things. I think he'd do a bit of work sometime. I used to see him actually carry things for Robbie at one stage till he became president. He decided that's below his pay grade now. She's willing it round that bowl, and it is not. If it had another 2.5 foot of weight, it would have been around that. Fair attempt. I guess that Timmy Swanson will be watching this game, seeing as his missus is in the swim. I think they were runner-up in the state pairs 2 years in a row at one stage, very recently. First end, we're just getting a bit used to what we do, but they have had a 21 end practice game this afternoon between 1 and 5. One of the games went 4 hours. .32 ends. They had 11 dead ones, the boss tells me.
Oh, I thought we were here a long time.
We had a few. We had a few dead ends. I didn't realise it was 11. But this speed of green is meant for killing ends. Nicole's got the right grass here.
Yep.
Has she got enough weight to arrive? She draws a shot when she arrives. It ended up being a little wide. It's hard being completely impartial and not cheering for Emma at the same time. I mean, she came from Townsville. She's got one of those silly-looking South shirts on and come from Townsville. I mean, she's got to feel a little bit. She's got to feel a little bit confused.
Well, here's the weight here. Here it comes.
It's close.
Tell you what, this is
Close.
mighty effort. Great bowl.
Well, how many's that? That's 2 to the north, plus whatever happens after the first 2. Emma's into the pack, I think.
Is he going to go through?
Oh, she might straighten up.
Got a nice little
straightened up for third shot. Might be second shot, actually. Might be second shot because this one is in the up and down line. Two
shots.
2.
Yeah, I think it was 2, yeah.
Four 0 on 2. Not that anybody would be cheering for the North, but we're completely unbiased. And we'll say that we'll play a reasonably long end, about a foot or so off the tee. And a fair first bowl. Cross to the line, cross to the black line.
Well, it looks like the South men have got off to a solid start again.
The long, tall drink of water called Jamie Anderson just played a pretty good shot then. He's playing his old mate, Brett Wilkie. track. It's the whole trick of bowls, you know. You only got to get the grass and the weight, and that's what she's got, the grass and the weight. The problem is getting them together. She got perfect weight the first one, perfect grass the second one. That's why they have play a 3-bowl game.
Not too bad, this.
Got to be across a fraction to that shot bowl. Yeah, well, Mackay might be in the middle of those two, so it's probably a measure. And this arrives at shot because it's got a long way to come back. Ooh, fell down.
Yeah, bit close.
Dead heat, we'd call it. See that way that Emma came in and called that and then ran to the sideline? Because she's seen Robbie Allen carry that bit of 4B2 around with him, making sure that people get out of the road of the cameras, because he waved at her a couple of times last weekend. And
well, they're doing a marvellous jobs at the moment.
He's only small, but he's very dangerous when he carries that 4-foot-long bit of 4B2 around with him. It does worry some people. And this one's a little under. We're only out to the second black line. So we've got to get across one line. Maybe the jack. If we hit the jack, it'll slow us up a little.
Yeah, great bowl.
Well, she's done it again. Drew the toucher down there last time. I think they're a little bit tighter, whatever variety she plays with, than the other bowls.
Yeah, it seemed that way, eh?
She's playing a good 18 inches under the rest of the bowls. Now, this one probably gets back to the line, but it might run out of carpet. Nan Smith, watching from Finley.
Okay, well, going by the last one, this line shouldn't be bad. She got the weight.
Good track. Emma wouldn't tell us who had the second shot. Jack, keep the weight, Jack or bowl.
Okay, so, well, D has finally got off the mark. Got off the duck. I wasn't sure, I wasn't watching, I just see they got the mats, so
they haven't rushed to do the scoreboard. That's what you mean, Robbie, isn't it? Yep, one to the north. I can see the one on the scoreboard after 3 ends. Bit of jack. Didn't want too much of that.
Okay. Okay, so one to the south by the sounds of it, looks like that.
Afraid we snicked that kitty to go one down. Patrick Walsh, go to the north.
This is looking good.
It's what she's supposed to do, draw the shot.
Ooh.
Pistol, you put a black mark on yours. You've done the commentary.
Yeah, that was probably
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, I was going so well. I thought I was going to reach it.
Yeah, had 15 ticks. Now you got 1 X.
Yeah.
Well, let's just draw a shot. Don't be short. Maybe you just touch that short bowl over once. Graham Shillington.
Oh, Shello.
Hello, Shello. I've still got his badge. I often tell that lovely story. We were playing Gateway, Bundaberg versus Gateway, and it's the first time Shillo got to play for Queensland. They had this big rigmarole of presenting him a Queensland interstate badge. And I said to him, well, you won't need your Gateway one, because he had Gateway Graham Shillington on it. And I said, you wouldn't need that anymore. You've got an interstate one. Could I borrow it? He said, yeah, what do you want for? I said, I want to wear it. I said, why? I said, we're going to a nightclub tonight. I'm not going to be wearing one that says Jim C. I'm going to be wearing one that says Graham Shillington. And I've still got his Gateway badge. I don't wear it that often, but it was very nice of him to loan it to me that evening. That's some period of time ago when his first game for Queensland, because he played a couple of hundred. Oh, I would think a couple of hundred, something like that, Shillo. Here's one for you to reply to.
Oh, boy. How to change if you don't reach the head best.
Well, Emma's somewhere. She's a little quick.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have any trouble reaching the head over there, so obviously they're quick.
Ask Robbie. Greens are quick in New Zealand. Okay. Well, South have forged in front in both of these. The Northmen have got a pretty good task in front of them, because they have a couple of reasonable players playing skip for the South. They have one called Brett Wilkie, and then they have one called Nathan Rice,
And
and they have a young bloke who's the Australian champion, a champion singles holder in Mr. Nelson. I mean, they haven't got too many learners in their side. Jacob won the singles.
Yeah, you got that wrong.
Okay, well, he won the fours. Jacob won the singles and Kane skipped the fours, but they won the same week. Alex Murtagh just reached the head with a small amount of weight. 6 bowls disappeared and the jack went in the ditch. Nobody's clapping much. We don't really know what happened, other than feeling bowls on the next door rink. Here we go. She's in the business here. Through the gap. Need a replay of that one. Nearly looked like it almost hit Emma's foot when it fell on its back. Obviously it didn't.
Yep.
It's a good shot here.
Yep. Gonna run it.
Run it. Enough.
Yep. Yep. Great bowl.
You got to get it out there a fair way, but Liz, it looks like you want to trail the kitty. Going to end up in a happy home.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
With the right grass. Actually came back about an inch. Came back about an inch forward. Josh Beattie's back on board. Pistol, Robbie and myself.
Well, good evening, Josh.
Jason Borg saying it's running 18 seconds over where he is, so it should be right up his alley, shouldn't it?
Well, it should be. Big fella like him should be able to reach ahead.
This one's coming back a fair way, just about shot. Just about shot.
Yeah, lovely ball.
Now it is shot. Close again.
What,
she's got bowls that...
I'll tell you what,
her bowls are a bit tighter than everybody else's.
Yeah, look at this. Great bowl.
Fabulous. She was on the bank doing all the volunteer things all weekend, last weekend. And she's just rolled those two bowls a foot behind the head. Yep, well, taken their grass, another one that was on the right track. And we're only on the fourth end.
Well, a little bit of a dig at this.
On the running surface. Fantastic too. She's going to be a foot wide. A fair attempt.
Well, you're only going to arrive through this head here. Probably going to be a bit wide on this one, I think.
It's got a little bit too much speed for the track. Although a little inside tickle wouldn't hurt it.
Oh.
Like that.
Just like that.
Pretty good head. There's 7 bowls all in shooting distance. Well, the way Emma was looking there, putting a foot out to sort of jack high a couple of feet, she'll be tempting to cover a little tickle of the kitty out 2 foot to the right-hand side of the screen. Instead, she's going to cover if the jack goes up the green about 2 metres. Well, we'll say that's not a... Oh, it's not one going to play that hand. She was going to push those blue balls into the
They're
head.
going to play through the line, yeah. And
Played it pretty well.
And very close.
Oh, just enough. Any more of that bowl would have worked.
Yeah, I don't know whether it changes the shot next or...
Well, they got 3 bowls just behind. She runs at it flat. It gets rid of most of those 3 bowls. Pretty good answer here. Pretty good answer here.
Yeah, great correction.
I think Nicole's coming down the middle now.
Yeah, I think that's going to change things up.
This is it's where the third could say, don't be short. They're going to say draw within 3 inches. Nicole's not afraid to run at the head. How far does it get now?
Jeez. What a great bowl. Great effort.
Second shot, I reckon.
Yep, that was a great bowl.
Pretty handy sort of a draw shot. We've run out of comments. We can't answer anything at the moment, Pistol.
Okay, what have we got? Men, women, 11-8. South men, 18-8.
18-8's a bad start when we've lost the first test.
Yeah, after that mini break again.
See the way she ran backwards there? She still has that memory of Robbie telling her to get out of the road with a bit of 4x2. She was nearly going to stand in the road then, and it just dawned on her, and she just backed off 3 paces really quickly. That's how to play them. Daz Leithlam. Good luck, Emma. You read that, Pistol? Do you need glasses?
Oh, no, I can read that, yeah.
Well, I think Borgie's putting something on for you. Heard the third say don't be short before, but it doesn't always get heard by the skip. Well, skipper's privilege, Borgie. She's changed her hand because that thought that bowl was in the road. Now, Chopper wouldn't have done that. A fair bit of difference between one hand and the other when the green's running this sort of speed. She could have come round that bowl by a foot, probably. Fair attempt here. Has to get around it to be good.
Will I? Yeah, well, I did it, but
Pistol run out of Pistol wore biscuits into the ground. He did 2 walks from the bar in 4 hours. It was too much for biscuits to back up. But I've got a request for John Potter to bring one out, but I guess Potter won't carry it. He might send a runner.
Yeah, good luck.
He might send a runner, but I don't think he'll carry it out himself.
Well, she's for good for a little while, but I think he got tired.
Yeah, he had to walk 15 feet. Good shot here. Inside, outside. Well, drawn the shot most ends, and that was nearly another one. She's still got one up her sleeve. Those bowls must be pretty well trained. It's a good shot too. How far across? To the line?
Just
nearly to the line.
ooh.
Can't get away with that one this time.
Oh,
They are pretty tight, these bowls.
they're definitely tighter than everyone else's. Because
And I've said she couldn't get away with it. Have a go at that. Hardly got across.
she's definitely not what she's using, but she's definitely tighter than everyone else.
Probably half the grass, in fact. Well, that's somewhere where they come from. Think you could start clapping, Emma?
Yeah, I think so. A bit short.
A couple of feet. I couldn't hear Robbie then. Red line SRs.
Just not going to run.
Interesting little comment here. Like I can do that one.
Jeez. That's some sort of reputation. Oh,
Hey, how good's that?
yeah, I'm great, Harry. How are you?
Righto, we'll talk to this one. Had to get inside the black bowl. Good shooting, 2 bowls on the line. No mean feat. Chloe's nearly in the same spot as the last bowl. Perfect track.
Yeah, well, I dare say shot hasn't been played yet. Then again.
Jack eyes the shot. Robbie's going to tell us. Looking at, he's reading the
Oh, look at that.
bowl. An SR. I think they've been damaged with a few people driving at them. They get a fairly tight line for an SR. Could easily be for the delivery of the player. Any other scores, Shillo wants to know?
Okay, I can go across the men's. I can see. Most of them up the other end.
Kurt Brown's got his stomach in the road, being a selector over there watching. Where the north is 6.
We know the north is 6. 6-2 to South on. Who's that? Big Jimmy and
Brett.
No, I'm looking at the wrong one. No, the next one over. Sorry, not Jimmy.
It's 6 whatever is the second game.
Oh, that's Kane and Alex. Oh yeah. It's Kane and Alex. 6-2. Kane's up 6.
Yep. Kane and Alex. Far one's Gosley and Lurch. We can't see that one. The players are all in the line. And my...
Oh, no, actually, that's... sorry, I got the boards mixed up. 6-2 to Lurch. 9-6 to Alex. To...
Alex playing Kane is 9-6.
Yeah, 9-6 Kane. And 6-3 to Wilkie.
Yep, so they're
So North are up on all 3 at the moment.
3 in front, 3 in front, 4 in front.
Yeah, that's it.
When you're behind like that, you hope some weather influence comes along, like a storm or something or other, to change the game around, but we can't get that to happen. Petrol.
Oh.
Petrol. Wayne played a lot of lead for Kelly different times.
Who's that?
Just throwing in that commentary, throwing in a comment there.
Petrol.
We're over to the men. Okay, we'll have a look, Petrol. I guess Nick comes from your country, and Shillo's got a bit of a thumb up. Gives that a little pat, it'll be close.
Nick Twining.
Had to sit it down. He loves his sunglasses, Nick, eh? You hardly need your sunglasses on at the moment. He's had it on all day and he's finally got them off. Well, that's the sort of grass we're thinking of.
Yeah, bring her home, Killer.
Killer of a shot, Killer. Oh, did pull up. How are you going to get in there, Brett? Rake through it?
Yeah.
Not an easy shot on a fast green. Played it well, but got rid of one of them. Played it a lot faster than I think Brett was talking about.
Yeah, he probably would have lost it, but
wasn't that hard to play 6 foot over. He was 20 foot over, which gave him a solid chance of hitting something.
Yeah, looking pretty fine again in the zone.
He's a breath under again on weight, I think. Well, saying that's going to cross the line. Perhaps we're not going to cross the line. We're going to wreck on that little sucker, and it'd have been the right grass. That's what happens to skips that have no hair, Jamie, when you scratch your head like that. That's a normal skipper's problem that sends a lot of skippers bald when they scratch their head like that. He's got a fair way to go. You haven't had that problem. Problem, Pistol?
No, well, I should be, because I play a lot with Borgie.
Yeah, well, that's a good enough reason to scratch your head. Well, they've agreed with the rive on those bowls. Look at that bloody marshal over there doing nothing. Well, he's done something amongst these bowls. See what sort of a result he can get. Probably nothing. Maybe shot. Jacob might tell us. It's not that tricky, Brett. Just do your favourite, draw a shot. Hello, we've got Burrow on board and now Jesse Turnbull. It's not that tricky, Brett. All you got to do is get on the mat, draw the shot, like that. Looks a bit like shot.
Yeah, I think he's calling just the one down, so...
Nearly Mackay. If it was Mackay, it'd be shot for sure. Jamie goes into his crouch position. How's his weight?
He's not bad.
He's got draw grass. He had to get the jack. Had a little sniff at the bowl. Jacob's claiming the shot. Said, Brett, do it again, like we did last summer, baby. Draw another shot. With 15, 18 inches to draw another shot.
Don't think he's going to be a bit wide this time.
Well, that is what's called a safe skipper's shot when you're holding one. Killer's not going to give it to him, just lying down. He's going to get out there and measure it. And when he comes back to that bowl, he'll have to give it to him. Let's have a look at these ladies' games. South's got a bit in front. They've Julie Keegan,
snuck a front a bit, yeah.
Julie Keegan 3 in front. I fear Wendy Wilson must be in front of Adele. I can't see the scoreboard, but by looking at the overalls, she's 5 in front. Laurel. Glasshouse Mountains. Hello, Billy. Jack Cherwig playing for South and Chloe playing for the North. They were our first 2 juniors at your club, obviously. And well tutored by Billy and yourself, I guess. Little bit of grass, Dino. You had the grass the first one. The whole trick is to get them, two of them with the right grass and weight. Pretty handy from Heath there. Not far away at all. Ross Cribben, let's go Killer, he says. Strange that someone called Cribben would be cheering for Killer. Jack's just through a bit, might be lurking back there. Wendy Wilson just ripped a couple of bowls out of the head, but I think she must still be down. Bit of Jack. Pretty sure Dean Sluice is a chiropractor.
Yeah, I don't know Dean really well. I did play against him in district sides.
He was lead for the Sunny Coast. He was lead for Troy one game, and I think Paul Hendricks another game, which says a lot. You don't get lead for those blokes unless you can play a bit. We've got to try and hit the kitty, Killer. Well, I suppose that's hitting the kitty. Now we're going to try the draw shot next time.
Oh.
3 to Adele against Wendy. Level up that game.
Oh.
There's only 2 the difference now in the ladies. 15-17, Robbie. 15 north, 17 south. And a good bowl here from Delia. She only has to push that one over.
On the pace here. Killer.
Going. Got
enough to
rest. Got the shot bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all going. Julie Keegan's right in front of us here. She's got a big shot to play. And here it comes. Big weight. And that will be another 2 to the 1. One to,
well,
1 to the north, make 1 the difference overall. This closest rink. And on the next rink, Adele's lead has put one smack on it with 1 the difference.
Yeah.
Smack on the doodad. But almost.
Catch later, Borgie. Okay, well, all the best.
A little bit more track you want, Jamie. Don't hit that over too far. Righto, breath. You're thinking of just drawing or playing a shot here? Haven't got much to lose by arriving. I guess that's draw line. How quick? Draw grass. Bit better area by Jamie.
Yeah.
Just about draws this.
Tell you what, he's got to be closer here. Has he got the run?
Yep. I said yep. I said yep. Yep. Well, it stood up. Then we say no. Dion Marshall says, "Hi guys, Little Nugget said go Jacob, good luck Dino, Kane and Cody Jerrick." We don't like that masterboard 29-12.
Oh yeah, it's sneaking away, isn't it?
Wendy wanted one behind the head. She got one behind the head. Got back a long way. Made it good. I saw a picture that Cookie was in the club last Sunday and I didn't see him. Saw something on Facebook, someone put a picture on. Would that have been right?
Cookie?
Graham Cook was in the club last Sunday when the things were on. Any chance of that being right, or it was an old photo?
That'd be an old photo. Yeah.
Great shot here. Well, we'd say that's something to beat. We see what Nick can do, fix this situation.
Yeah, actually, when you said that, yeah, I remember seeing that. That's a very old photo. Yeah.
I thought I'd missed out on something.
No.
When I was wandering around here last Sunday, I was actually doing things at different times instead of just wandering around talking to people. Another good bowl there, Jack. He's been unlucky not to have got to junior singles finals the last 2 years. I think Cody Jerrick just beat him.
So was he still a junior?
Yeah, I think he'd be still in the juniors. He may be 18 now. But Cody might have beat him by 1 or 2 and went on to win the title. Well, it's been very close between those two. And I'm not sure that he would have too much experience on 17 half-second greens. Being a fairly young fella, I guess he may be 18 now. But he's been a top-of-the-range junior for a few years now. One of the obvious favourites when it comes to the boys' singles.
Interesting. How much of it he gets.
Got a bit of Jack. And flops on it. And we still don't know who's got shot.
Lining up.
We think we know who's got shot now.
Yeah, I think we know.
Well, might hit that orange bowl. Got rid of both. Got rid of both of them. It's pretty hard to bounce the kitty up to them. Any danger of Killer taking some grass? Well, he needed a bit more grass on that weighted shot. Maybe he should have just gone a little bit more accurately.
Oh,
if that's supposed to be a blocker, not much difference between a blocker and a shocker, but I think that one's a shocker.
Hey, you don't see that too often of Jacob.
He's going for a blocker and he missed his grass by 7 feet. Sometimes there isn't much difference between a blocker and a shocker, but that one definitely is a shocker. Jamie's got to go into his... Oh, he's attempting to arrive. I'll get it. Kurt's giving him some helpful hints there on the bank just behind him as he walks past. Saying something useful, I guess, Kurt, like, why don't you go a lot straighter? Okay, if we were going for a blocker, that's not so bad, Brett. And Marie's back on board. Nathaniel Kuzna is cheering for Killer. More Killer fans.
Another Townsville local.
Okay. So he's gonna play less weight because Brett Bowles annoying him. Much better blocker than Jacob's blocker. It's too hard a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks...
It's nearly drawn it. It's nearly drawn it, but just too hard a shot.
Yeah, that was a hard shot.
Be like that Nick Brett from England that played that sensational shot. Apparently they took him back out and set it all up so he could play it again, and it took him 26 goes.
I did see that one.
He had 26 goes before he could play it again. This isn't far away.
Oh yeah, he's got a lovely bowl here.
One more.
Oh, it's just about to...
Well, I think Biscuits is going to get me a water, so I better not say anything nasty about him.
Well, I was just about to say something nasty about him, and he just turned up.
And we're a third of the way through the game,
third of the way.
basically.
Yeah, she's a long haul get. So
the women's touch and go, and the men are nearly gone already.
Yes.
19, a third of the way through. If we do 3 lots of 19, we'll get beat by 57, Pistol. If you're 19 behind a third of the way through the game. Pretty handy shot here. Maybe on the comeback trail. We've got one in a row.
Ah, 19 shots, nothing, mate.
Here, Quentin Dalrymple. You know Quentin Dalrymple?
No, I just know...
Apparently he thinks that
just know
commentary's okay.
Just know Jimmy.
Jimmy Dalrymple. Well, he's got such a good guide with that short bowl that he's got to be around it by a foot like he was last time. Yeah, might have a bit more weight. We'll call it one on the jack and one at the back.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to go much further back, or it'll be one on the jack and one on the bank. Not a bad shot from Jack.
Okay, Nick looking like a bit underdone here, I think, but
I shouldn't say this, but Nick's looking very narrow. He's not that narrow. He's pretty well through the chest. Is fairly thick through the chest as well as wide. It's another one across the head,
another
Jack.
one across the line.
Righto, Nick, we'll see if you can improve your grass. Well,
I think he's still
same.
going. I think he's still
Same
going,
grass as the first one. Same grass every time. Oh no, that's a different sort. Well, there you go. That's how you draw a shot. Yeah, well, it's the chance of the jack.
Should go under, I think.
It's going, gone too.
Okay, Killer, what do you got here?
He's got to sit the bowl, not the jack, because he's got a cross. Such perfect weight. Cruel to just kick across there 2 feet. 2 feet when you play such good grass. Good weight. This one's going to be a bit more interesting.
Yeah, he's definitely
This is after the jack.
hell of a lot better here.
This is after the jack. Sorted that out. Great shot to tuck it round the corner. Fair track.
Yeah, it is a fair track.
Fair track, yeah. Might be quick, eh?
Well, gets back behind there, be all handy for him.
Perfect grass for the shot. Because you only got to touch that kitty and it'll squeeze 6 inches. Julie followed that one right up in front of the commentary box as she got the jack through for 3 or 4 shots too.
Big bowl.
Mrs. Biscuits is not impressed.
Well.
She's got to play something pretty good to get out of this. Okay, Brett's out there.
She's pretty well looking at it.
Got second shot, I think. Righto, Jimmy. He's gone into the crouch position as per normal. Yeah, well, it's across the line. If he runs, he gets to the jack.
No,
Gets to the second shot, maybe. Oh, just a fraction more.
No, Brett didn't like that one.
Nope, he's walked away from that, and understandably why. That's a long way across for a Wilkie bowl. Michael Smith. Been down in New South Wales for a long time now, Michael, haven't you? Here comes the big fella.
Tell you what, he's not a bad track here.
Come on, you got to get the jack 6 inches for 4. 6 inches, we called it. What a great shot. Crowd's gone wild.
4 or 5. 5, was it?
5, I think.
Bit of inspiration there.
Almost. Well, we don't do replays on these cameras, Robbie. That one's almost the replay.
Tell you what, he's not a bad track here.
Come on, you got to get the jack 6 inches for 4. 6 inches, we called it. Great shot. What a great shot. Perfect. I knew you had it in you. I guess I knew that Jamie had it in him too, to trail that back. It's a fantastic trail at 8 inches. Still Queensland. Righto, Michael. We've got one of your nemesis in Alex Murtar out here playing for the Norths. Remember a game, Sunshine Coast versus Brisbane North, when you and Alex killed the end 5 times in a row after the bell? We had to change the rules. We had to change the rules after that game between you and Alex. You must remember that one at Sandgate. We had to bring in respotting a kitty after a certain number of kills. Good shot here. A bit of twining support there.
Yeah.
Chantel.
They'll be over in the box seat, just over the... Hi, Chantel. Watching the best bowler in the family.
Well, they managed a big score, and now they've got a couple of good shots. Dean's just a little bit shy of both. His weight might be right. He had the slower drive. Oh, not too many people drove as quick as you, Michael. Best of speed. Chantel's in full agreement with you there about best player in the team, best player in the family. And Neil Carswell watching from Glasgow. Fantastic. Righto, Jack's sent it out there. He's going to be behind, but he may get back to the line. Nearly back to the line. I think Nick managed 2 games on the live streaming here last week.
Yeah, so he's travelled a few miles in the last couple of weeks. Last week.
Has the big Jimmy grown again? Well, he can't grow any more. Pretty handy sort of shot, Jack.
Yeah, great bowl. Okay, so be reaching through the line here, land the bowl. Oh, I think he might have just underdone it.
It's underdone the grass a fraction.
Bit of both.
But I guess he was attempting to promote those two bowls, so he hit the right grass to promote those two bowls. Yes, two good bowls from Heath. We can't argue with them.
Oh,
Whoops.
Justin, you knew what you were doing, weren't you?
Killer thought he'd put one out there in his road.
Okay, he's got better weight here.
Get between them.
He's close.
Get between them and sits that bowl.
Yeah,
Well,
great bowl.
one for Killer.
No shortage of weight here.
He's arrived. Well, hit a couple of bowls, 2 rinks over. No, they've got it back. Duck Dutton. Has Julie got a microphone on? Don't know the answer to that one, Duck. I know she's got 10 shots on the board against Dahlia's 6 after 9 ends. And I know.
He's gonna.
Didn't see how many that was. North scored in that rink. Julie's going to tell us. Julie's going to do the board for us.
They need to score. They just slipped away on them a bit again.
7-10. 7-10 on Julie and Dahlia's rink. Six all. I may have to have a toilet break, I think, every 7 hours. However long since the last one. Coming back, it's got a bit further to come, but it's doing its best to get back.
Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy. I'll look after Fort. Yep. Coming back nicely. What a great bowl. Pretty bad country again. Hi Angela, yeah, the scores on the men's rinks are 11-9 to Brett Wilkie over Jimmy Anderson, 15-8 to the North, who is that's Kane over Alex, and 15-4 to the North, which is oh sorry, 15-4 to the South, sorry, I got that mucked up. 15-4 to the South, Nathan Rice over Nick Gosley, Kane over Alex, and yeah, so the South up on all three. So what have we got? 9 shots difference in the women and 19 shots in the men. I don't touch anything.
Easy as that.
Well, yeah, I don't touch any buttons, Jim.
You've been pushing people's buttons for years.
Oh, no.
What do we got here? Angela Nelson, evening.
Yeah,
Jets.
I just had to just get a rundown of all the men's scores.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of keeping them at bay at the last couple of ends. They were 19 up a while ago and they're still the same, but North have got to make inroads somehow.
Yes, well, they're
And
10 behind, 8 behind and 5 behind, the scoreboard says. I mean, that's when you've got to, if you're playing rugby league, you'd start the fight.
Yeah, so, same with the South women. They're only 9 up and, they obviously got to win this one to make it a decider tomorrow.
Yep. 2 to the north. See, Wendy's not scared of beetles. She's picked up those 2, and Dahlia grabbed one before. Like, I know some women that don't go and pick up beetles. I'm not talking about John Lennon and some of those beetles, but there's a couple sneaking in on the carpet. There was one on this closest rink before. Dahlia got it and threw it out, and Wendy just picked up 2 of them right where the kitty was going to go.
Oh, Shifter, you're probably not wrong, mate. Well past my bedtime, usually. Oh,
Great grass.
I'm allowed one night, late night a week.
Well, I don't think you're going to work in the morning, are you? Thinking about it, are you?
It's one of them things, Jimmy. If I'm not bowling, I'm always working.
Okay. I understand that bit. I can look across there, straight across there, and see the President of Bowls Queensland, the star commentator here, doing very little other than chatting with Billy Cornells. They can't be fixing up all the problems of the world.
There's a lot of hand waving and talking with hands,
Billy might have a bit of Italian in him the way he's talking there.
Oh. Julie just played a bomb by the looks of it.
Julie Keegan's put the kitty in the ditch. We're not too sure how many. Only one.
Just the one.
Righto, we need a good lead bowl here because the other 2 aren't pretty handy. We've got the track. Going to be the same as the first one, I think, or similar. Pretty much similar, we'd say. Pistol can't go to sleep. I don't like people snoring beside me. Shane? If anybody's going to do any snoring around here, it'll be me. Good shot here. As she's in the swim again.
Great bowl.
I'm going to probably have to go and have a roll with those bowls sometime tomorrow. See if they go on the kitty all the time for me. Probably not, she said. Well, we're attacking with this because we haven't got any grass at all.
Got to be tight.
Oh, it hasn't gone much yet. It's got to go some soon.
Yes, it's. Well, you wouldn't think it's going to stay like that, so.
Handy spot.
Yes, this is very handy.
Could sit on it.
Tips that over. No.
Sit on it to count. They've got 3 bowls lurking there.
Yep.
They're going to play down there, swish across and cut that kitty straight back down the line. There'll be trouble.
This is
It's close to the bowl.
close to something here.
Close to the bowl, in the guts.
Yeah.
That was a good shot, wasn't it?
It was a great bowl.
Fair answer. And the shot.
And probably the shot, I'd say.
And the shot.
Yeah.
Got to be shot. See, I made a few comments on Emma and Tommy Blasick playing together because they both had the same top knot bun on the top of their head, exactly the same.
Oh, right,
I wasn't too sure which one got it done to line up with the other one. Swishka. As soon as you think you're going to just be across the head to sit something and narrow it down a bit, it goes out of camera range. This one's got a bit of turning to do too, but it might just hang in there on the shot bowl. Like that. Okay. Eileen sent it out a bit this time.
Tell you what.
She's just about drawn it. She's inside that one, which means she's close to the jack.
Very, very close. Well. Okay. What's her intentions here?
Well, she nearly cut it down the line to be 3 down. If she'd have caught any more of it, it would have kicked back to those 3 north poles.
I'm not sure. I really can't tell how many seconds she's got there.
Certainly hard to tell how many seconds. Is that a camera that Kurt Brown's got, or is it a gun? Must be a camera, eh?
Yeah. Change the shot here now.
Nicole will be attacking this one. Oh, she's under on the speed. Chloe's giving this one a bit of a run along. She liked it. She doesn't like it so much now. She cut one across for a measure. Little bit of grass, Em. Another one to the south. So it is a camera you've got there. This is a camera you've got there, Curtly.
Big ass camera.
Yeah. Are you much of a photographer? Did you get pistol and my head in, or did you just get the lower parts? How would I give you a smile? Bit suspect having Kurt Brown taking photos. Last time I saw him take photos, he missed everybody's head.
You can't possibly miss with that thing.
Righto. We'll see. She's been hitting the line here. Can we get our weight? She's got a track. And she's got her weight.
Oh. Yep. Great first ball.
Oh, it got across again, a fraction.
Jeez.
Bit of turn there.
Jeez, aren't they bending?
Thought that was right. One foot on the green, aiming right down the barrel of Julie Keegan while she's playing a bowl. That wouldn't put you off, Pistol, would it?
Bad bowl, Gail. Gail's one of our locals.
Now she misses, wasn't?
Yeah, another great bowl.
Changed hands and all.
Changed hands and everything, yeah.
Great shot. Is she Warren's wife? Pistol.
Sorry?
Is she Warren?
Yeah, that's was his wife, yeah. He got a late call up, yeah.
Played this pretty
pretty good. She's looking pretty good. Just got the running? No.
Not far away. Cooper White Styles. Look at that. He's got out of bed at this time of night.
Hey, Keeps.
Thought he might have been down here, seeing as he's another local celebrity.
No, he's down south now.
Is he? Oh, that's right. I still count him as a local celebrity. I saw a picture of him when I was coming in the airport.
Yeah.
As you walk in, you have all the thing, Kathy Freeman, Cooper White, all those sort of people as you walk in the airport. Didn't see a picture of you. They must have missed you somewhere along the line. Sunny Coast. Righto, Coop.
Yeah,
here we go. Here's a bit of attacking.
Might be a bit tight on that side. This just somehow works.
Might knock that one nearly into the head.
Makes the head a bit bigger.
Good shot here too. If you were going to put one in the right place, that would be the right place.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Liz knew what she was doing. Giving this one a serious little hunt along, but they don't turn. Very tight, her bowls.
They don't turn like the other ones do.
That would have been right grass for most of the other varieties. Still maintaining that 21 difference on the men's scoreboard.
Yeah, they haven't got any further, but they're not going to gain it either.
I wonder if it's got anything to do with Kurt Brown being their manager. Doesn't look like he's inspiring them at all by wandering around with a camera.
So we only just hit the halfway mark, so it's a long way to go.
Something somewhere.
Underneath, I think. Oh,
not a long way underneath.
I wonder what happened there.
Made a shot, if not two. I'm saying two. Three, maybe. Hard to tell how far back that black and orange bowl is. This one might fix things up.
Oh, look at this.
This might fix
look at
things
this.
up.
Oh.
That's why they're here playing bowls and we're here there commentating.
Yeah.
Have a go at that for a shot.
Oh. Might be. You think just over the draw and give it a chance. There's a bit of a risk in it, but
I like to sit those two bowls behind Jack High. You don't want to hit any of those to kick the bowl, the jack to that orange and black one.
That's definitely a risk involved there, but
we're 11 behind overall.
That's where they're going, covering wide.
We're 11 behind overall at half time. Now, you tell me that Pine Rivers can make up 11 shots in a bit of a hurry.
Well. Yeah, they've done that on one end.
Stop it. Doesn't look like Em knows what she's doing either. She needs a bit of advice. Chewing the fingernails. Same as Nicole. Kane Nelson's up. He didn't hit whatever he was after.
So what do you think there, Jim? Is just the one? Or maybe two?
I think it's one. The Jack Eye Bowl, the bluish purpley speckly one being Jack Eye Bowl, should beat the up and down one. I've never seen Kurt Brown work so hard. Like, he's got a job with a camera. I think he'd be flying a plane or something, do something hard. He's taken 43 photos of the same person. I mean, is that stalking?
I'll be feeling worried, Jim, to all of you.
No, she's going to play this shot. Holding one could make four to roll those two bowls back a roll. They need to score somehow. Yeah.
Well,
we'll find out soon. She's played it pretty good. She's got to get them both. Like that. Whooshka. Get your shoes and socks off. 3.5. How many?
No. No.
Is that only 2?
See, I've still got one.
Oh my. Wrong again. Oh, so they were 2 or 3 down.
Okay, well, back to the men now.
Well, Nick's got 2 on it. And the orange ones might be in the count to make 4. It's not like they don't need 4, but they... Killer's gone round the back, seeing as they've held 2.5.
No, he's around the back.
He's round the back, all right. Well, at least that's up. Reasonably poor shot that from Jacob. Like, that's fairly wide head that he was shooting at then. Any of those could work.
Okay, best backward now.
I don't know that he's going to miss those 5 bowls the second time.
Okay.
He got most of most of the things off the rink, and he's got shot, hasn't he?
And he did one of them spinny things again.
Yep. Nearly burnt a hole in our carpet one time when one spun round that much.
Well, that other one earlier, that was... I've never seen one spin that long.
It spun for...
Honestly.
Spun for half a minute.
Geez, that spun a long time.
And on the carpet, could easily left a mark. Brad Kiley.
Yeah, Brad, you got that one wrong.
Yeah. Jeez. We swapped from the men to the ladies to the men and didn't know which bowls were which. I thought that was a fantastic shot to rip those 2 bowls out. Okay, Big Jimmy, you got to travel another couple of feet yet.
He's not going to make it. Oh,
this sort of shot's right up Brett's alley.
Yeah, be close.
It's right up Brett's alley if you're going to back. Oh, he's passed. Great grass. How many killers are there, Brett? He's a killer as well as the killer we've got playing.
Oh, righty, eh?
Too many people with a nickname of killer.
Yes. Oh, yeah, got some work to do. Bring it home.
Better bowl. So get inside Brett's. Got inside them all.
Yep.
When it falls down. The front one's still shot.
Well,
the one in Brett's hand's probably shot.
Yeah, this one's a shot.
The ones in Brett's hand is likely to be shot when he's got 2 cracks at it. Begrudgingly, Killer's going to measure it, and then he's going to say 2 down. Barbara Jesberg watching from Townsville, and Cameron Cooney.
Okay. Well, all I can say, in the middle stanza, North are kept with South. They got to that 19 shot lead early, and
19 shots.
Stayed that way for quite a while, but
19 shots from the start, and it's been levelled going, pegging since then. Yeah. Little bit quick, maybe. Righto, Heath, just a bit more grass. Get your weight right. Something's wrong with it. Maybe the same grass. Jack's paid one of those lurkers round the back. Well, I guess he had to be up. Couldn't afford to pay 3 short ones. Won't get a minus tick for that bowl a metre behind. Jack's fairly close. And Nick's got something he's got to beat now. He's got his backward in. No one's clapping.
I think he's a little bit on the heavy side.
He's got the same. He's got to run into that shot bowl. Give Killer something to do. Well,
I think he's on the heavy side too.
It's not short. Might beat some of these wild ones.
Yep. It's,
Orange bowl might be second shot yet.
Yeah. Looks fair bowl.
Get the chalk out.
Yeah, fair bowl, yeah.
Yeah, fair bowl.
Yep.
Fair call.
Yeah, great bowl. Definitely tightened up a touch.
He could get to the... Oh, he's quick. That hurt. That hurt on the ladies' rink. They just got 6.
Oh, really?
6 to the south when they're 13 in front.
Okay.
With 6 on the middle rink. Wendy's got 6.
Oh.
In the area. You're in the road, killer, even if you're only small. Well, we need something big out of you, Jamie, other than your height.
Yeah, good call.
I think you just got the message through. Killer's done a runner. Doesn't like that bit of 4B2. Well, we haven't given up on this one yet. It's coming.
Come home hard.
It's close to shot.
Tell you what.
It's got to fall. Oh. Great try, Jamie. Big Jimmy went very close.
Geez, yeah, up that 6 didn't help. That women's score blew out big time now.
Yes, we guess that was Love Not Live. Tracy. The Souths are giving us a bit of a toweling by 19 shots and 20 shots. I mean, that's our unbiased support for them doesn't seem to be working too much. Pistol. But I tell you what, there's a bloke's ability to be a good runner has gone up in my estimations. A little kiss on the forehead. A little kiss on the forehead from Biscuits. Yeah, well, what else could I want?
Where's Kurt with his camera then?
Yeah, yeah, we didn't.
No one believed that.
We didn't want a picture of that, I can tell you. Good shot here. Bang. The young blokes played a good one. No. Good answer here, bud. I think this is close to shot. No. He's got through just enough to not be. We'll see if Heath can double it up. That short bowl's a fair way short.
Oh, I just dropped the line.
Oh, yuck. Two great weights.
Yeah, beautiful weight both times.
Jack's trying hard. Righto, Nick, he sent it out in the right territory. Move your leg a little bit, Jamie, while we see it come in.
Yeah.
Not coming in. Not all the way in, anyway. We've got some scores given to me on a piece of paper here. Robbie's not here to... Well, we'll hold till Robbie comes back. I guess this is the Gold Coast results from today. Round 8. Seeing as he's the operations manager of the Gold Coast Tweed District, we'd wait for the great shot here. Trailed the kitty and one down.
Good bowl, one down.
Well, they had one. They had one, about to have two, and now they're one down. Jacob sent that out in the wilderness somewhere and get behind the head, I guess. We'll see what Killer can do.
Well, I've got a feeling it's going to be tight.
Go off the rink. Nearly went off the rink.
I think with that sort of weight, that front bowl's nearly going to be in his line.
No. It's only worth one to run at it. This could be another shot. Oh, it's a bit behind. Kerry Brett Haupt, Go the North, enjoying the coverage from Taylor's Beach, NQ. At Townsville or Cairns? Taylor's Beach.
Actually, it was...
Silly thing to ask you. It's a fair way up from here.
Yeah, there's a lot of beaches here, mate. Taylor's Beach is not one I know.
There's it's like when they ask me what's, up in Bundaberg, up in North Queensland. I said, yeah, well, Bundaberg's not really North Queensland.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of beaches just here, and I've never heard of Taylor's Beach, actually. I've got no idea how far north that is, but Karen probably gives the head up.
Robbie's back. Robbie, we've got some results here from Gold Coast, I'd imagine. Round 8. Musgrave Hill versus Benoa in the blue. The white is all done. Purple is Musgrave Hill versus Paradise Point. And the orange is Gold Coast Lawn versus Broadbeach and Mussey Hill versus Rabina. I'll pass them over to you because...
I've already passed them back to Graham.
All right. You've got them. Well, operations manager should know all about that.
I'm waiting on it.
Oh, you're waiting for those results. Okay. So I'm putting it out there that somebody should give those results through, that they haven't been posted yet from today's games.
That's correct.
Okay, I've got the drift now. Somebody's not doing their job, and Robbie has got a bit of 4B2 here. Nearly whiz.
Yeah, using it a fair bit too. He's got a few splinters in it.
It's the blood on the blood marks on the end of it are the ones that scare people. Might only be tomato sauce, I think.
No, it's not tomato sauce.
Not tomato sauce. Nearly got around it. Oh, and feathered up for the shot. Only one wick off the world record. One more wick would have equalled the world record. Big fella's happy with that. One.
Oh, just one. Yeah. There's
One. Was worth two.
Oh.
It was one down to one up.
Yes.
You had to get a feather, a scrub, and a bash. And finish an inch away. That's how you like to see them happen.
Oh, thanks, Karen. There, so yeah, there we go. Taylor's Beach near Ingham. Covers Mackay.
Ingham. I was mixing with a couple of Marnie people that come from Ingham. Peter and Brian Marnie last week. Scotty Franklin, correct weight. I bet not bag Scotty Franklin. I think after he's watched Nugget. nuggeting him walk up and down the green so much he's impersonated him, since it has the same walk up the green. Okay, one more end and we'll sneak back to the ladies. We need a fair bit of support, being 20 behind and 19 behind.
Yeah, she's going to be a bit of a tiebreaker for the women tomorrow by looks,
That's
but it's still a long way to go yet.
That's the only answer, Scotty. Pick this up, tuck it across. Brett didn't mind that at all. He actually cracked a little smile. Well, I'm not sure what that was. That was sort of a... I'll attack those two bowls with a 2 metres of weight shot. Scotty, how's Greg Brown going? I haven't seen Brownie or talked to him for a while. Something that I normally enjoy, having a bit of a chat with Brownie. Sometimes he talks a fair bit of sense. Trying hard here. Got one where he needed to. Gives him a bit of a hope. Oh, Killer's not short. 1, 2. I guess that's what happens on big jobs. Makes that target a lot.
Yeah, it looks very
uglier. Makes that target a lot uglier, especially if they draw another 2 or 3 just behind the jack. Like that.
Probably a time when you hope they draw close, but jack high close.
Want another one beside it where that other one was. Okay, Scotty Franklin's been away 4 weeks, so he hasn't seen Brownie for a while. Pretty handy try, Killer. Playing against a bloke that's got a bit of ability on how to draw a shot.
Back to the line.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Side toucher. Side scratchy.
Well,
come from,
I don't think...
come from Dimboola, that's a side scratchy. You want front scratchy or back scratchy. Don't want side scratchy.
What do you think's in Jimmy's mind here now?
Well,
yeah, you know,
I don't think he's drawing. He's 3 down and nothing much to lose.
Go for broke.
6 behind, 5 ends to go.
Go for broke, or does he just try to land the wing bowl?
He's going to play a something. Well, he's got draw grass. So he must be drawing. And he's drawing pretty well. Okay, that's far enough away to be able to run at it now. Don't give Brett a chance to draw 2 more, but
You're going to draw another one here.
he's more than likely going to draw 2 more.
Yeah. There's another.
Load up.
Yeah, I get the feeling I think he's got to load up here and.
Better to be dead than red. Oh. Kerry Greens in Townsville. Speed of this one. Okay, well, he's got enough speed to do some damage, but he's taken 8 foot of grass. How unlucky is that?
Yeah.
How unlucky is that? He's still 1 down.
Oh,
It's 2 down if that other Mackay bowler jacks, isn't it? Good shot like that. Good shot like that deserves some bigger jag than that.
Yeah. You've been blessed the last couple of ends.
It upset Brett that much that he's just gone a metre quick.
Yeah, it was nearly a heartbreaker.
Pretty hard to cut that bowl in from there. It was pretty close to Mackay.
Well, so we're back to the ladies.
Yep, and we've got a good bowl as we come back to watch the ladies.
That's
Great shot.
yeah, Gail Mang, yeah.
One for the locals.
Where the Wazzers watching, that's how you play Wazzer.
Yes, was sitting there right behind Clint. Right beside Clint there, on the edge of the building.
There he is.
I can't pronounce that last word. Wavru, watching from Western Africa.
Africa. Oh, there you go.
Fantastic. There's people all over the world listening to you, Pistol.
I'm not saying much.
We'll make up a bit of a...
I just try to stay quiet and keep out of trouble.
Make up a bit of a story on someone and we'll go for them.
Some of the stories I can't tell.
I understand that. You've got to find one that you can. Trying hard here. Oops, we've just done a 5 on the close ladies rink. 5 to the south. Julie Keegan whacks another 5 on the scoreboard.
Oh, geez.
We're heading for a
Heading for a bit of a whitewash this series.
We're heading for a 1-all tomorrow morning in the ladies. And at 25 behind in the men, we're heading to a stave off the 3-0. Good shot here. Fall inside that black bowl. And it. Try that for a shot. Try that for a shot.
Yeah, great ball.
Chloe. Now, you're making up stories. I'll make one up here. Nolly Balderson.
Oh, Nolly. you're going back a while now.
We're playing in the state fours, and Cookie's got Balderson, and I'm not sure who else. Noel's playing lead for Cookie in the fours. Back approximately when, probably 90s.
Yeah, it would have been the 90s.
Would have been 90s. And the next thing, when I go to Hamilton, here's Nolly. He's working for Liam Birchley in the horses, you see.
Yeah, of course.
And no, I knew Liam Birchley a little bit as a trainer, and I sort of know who he was, and he knew who I was. Anyway, so he's come down and have a little game at roller bowls, Liam. So Nolly would come down and he'd play him for money, telling Birchley that he'd never played before.
Oh, yeah, hustle.
And Liam Birchley was a natural at bowls, and he nearly beat Noel most of the time. They'd played a 15 for $20 or whatever. And Noel, I don't know how many titles he won around this area. Plenty of them. And it was very interesting that I had to close my gob on explaining to Liam Birchley that Nolly actually was a master bowler, and when Liam Birchley took some of his horses to England, there's a great photo of Noel wearing a top hat on the England track. For those people from Mackay that remember Noel, there was Noel Toole, and I can't remember who the other player was. Played with Cookie. It might have been Alan Howard even.
Well, it could have been. Well, it could have been Al. Yeah. Not too sure. Yeah, but yeah. Honestly, I don't know. He was silly. Him or Toole. Yeah.
Oh, that was touch and go, wasn't it? Oh my God! Try that out.
Look at that.
Great shot, Nicole. Well, I think that is still, that's still debatable.
Yeah, that's still that. No, we had a lot of fun times with him.
Em's going to come and have a bit of a look at what's going on after that bowl.
Yeah, Nolly's a bit of a legend.
Well, where you could have got money to say that he would be wearing a top hat at Royal Ascot with 100 yards away from the Queen.
I can still remember him. I think it might have been district sides then. He had a radio to his ear while I was delivering the bowl list of the races, Yeah. You'd really get chipped for that nowadays.
There's quite a few people that used to have a radio to their ear. Here's one from Mick Tull. I thought this was to allow French players a chance to play their district higher level, the same players who get picked to play over 60s. I'm sure in the whole of Queensland there are players itching to represent their state. My thoughts. Good thoughts, Mick. And Jason Lyons, high from Melting, Victoria. Supposed to be 36 degrees shortly. I don't know whether that's today or whatever. And Barb Jessup, go north. Marilyn Podmore. Great to see Chloe and Jack, who are Glasshouse Country Bowls juniors. Makes us all very proud. Yeah, Billy was on with a comment there earlier on, being their original mentors, I would say, from Glasshouse.
Oh.
You can't draw another one as good as the first one. Couldn't see how many that was, actually. Could have been 3, eh?
No.
3.
3. Yeah, well, geez, that
11, 12.
yeah, needed that. What's that? That sprung out to 30-shot margin.
Very good comment. I like that. I'm going to write that one down. See which one's sillier out of Noel and Toole.
Well, you know, I've been
It's
thinking
very
that. I've been
debatable.
thinking that for a long time.
Very debatable,
Well, Till obviously keeps saying it's Noel, but
obviously, and Noel keeps saying it's Toole. But I'm not sure anybody could really separate them. They go to the line together. Just needs a little bit more trickle.
yeah, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. There was a time when I did play second with Cookie, Till, myself, and Noel.
Oh, you could have been in that team.
It could have been that one, but
Could have been in that team. I was giving you that opportunity to say you were the other player in that team.
because I started my career off with a lot of bowls with Cookie.
Yep.
Mostly Cookie and
That one seems
the
to
great
be-
Valdemoni.
Yes, well, when John and I and the old man and the neighbour originally played district sides for about 10 or 12 years together, we always drew Valdemoni. And Lenny Howard played third
Yeah,
for
Lenny,
Valdemoni,
yeah.
Alan Howard's father. And that was their standard team, Valdemoni, Skip and Lenny Howard third for him. And I can remember when Prella was at his peak and they got the police to bring a speed gun out to see who had the fastest drive. And Prella got so dirty because Valdemoni drives were declared faster than Robbie Perella's drives when they put the speed camera on them. And Robbie couldn't believe that somebody else could drive faster than him at the time. Like Valdemoni
Great bowl.
would reach the head with the proper weight, and they put a speed cameras on and declared him faster than Robbie, and he spat the dummy a bit. Here's Gary Peterson putting something on.
Yeah.
Well, we can't compare Gary and Pedro. We can't compete Gary and Pedro together. That we know the winner of that one. That's not like Toole. Come on. She's played a really bad bowl with the first one and banged one on with the second bowl. That's good correction. Needed the inside of it more than the outside of it. Thomas Sidney says Benny Cribben. It's a bit unlucky. Gives them a chance. Got a good second shot. Things to do.
Oh, turn the back on that one. Yeah, let that go really tight. Okay, so they're going to make a move. They're going to do it very shortly.
Heading the right way, this one. We've got a few ends done in that game with Wilkie and Jamie. They've got 18 on the board. Someone needed to trail the kitty that side of the line by a foot.
Yes.
That side of the line by a foot instead of that side of the line.
Well, you think you get enough? Yeah, she's not here though. I don't think. But look at that, still going across, eh? You would have thought that was going to be wide enough.
David Hayes backing up a bit of the Glasshouse comments for the two juniors that have come out of Glasshouse that are playing here.
Another one right across the line.
Someone threw the jack and cut the jack in the wrong place. Be some sort of a head if it was that much over there. Well, it's two good players to play their bowls yet. Just fix that up. Freddie Diamond was pretty quick too. Played a lot with Freddie. I used to have to carry a second jumper. If it went under 30 degrees, Freddie had to put my jumper on.
Oh, right, yeah.
After he come down from Darwin. Under 30 degrees was cold for Freddie. And could play bowls. Actually, he probably holds the record. He drew a toucher talking on the mobile phone in the pennant game, and the umpire came and chipped him, and he hung up, and he got a call. He got a call when he played his next bowl, and he was talking on the phone when he drew a second toucher.
Yeah.
Two different calls on the mobile phone on the same end, two touches.
Multitasking, eh?
Talking on the phone and drawing touches at the same time wasn't a problem for Freddie Diamond.
Gee, they're all going across, eh? Look at that. Yeah, I didn't know Freddie that well. I only knew him probably the last few years, and played a few times down at Coolum there. And yeah.
I played pairs with him a couple of times, 3 or 4 times down at Coffs Harbour when he led for me, and one of the games we had 6 ends when there was no lead bowls on the green when I went to play at second, my second bowls. The lead would put one on, Freddie would drive it off. Lead would put one on, Freddie would drive them off and said, well, it's up to you now. One of the games, I reckon there was 5 ends we played with no bowls on the green when the seconds played.
This is close.
Great shot here. And it goes across the same amount as
that.
Everyone goes across,
Jeez,
but it's got to be shot.
I don't know, they seem to be swinging more now.
Might be at that certain length. 1, 2.
It wasn't one bowl that side of the bloody kitty, was it?
I think Eileen wants a third one. Well, the Norths have to bounce back tomorrow. Had a fairly good comprehensive win this morning, 2.5 rinks in the ladies. But getting a bit of a touch-up tonight. They're on the last end in the middle men's game. And the other far one might be finished.
Oh, well, they got through that
These bowls have got a bit of turn on them. They turn a lot more than the Played lovely weight again.
Yeah.
That was when we're talking Freddie Diamond. It reminds me of we were playing at Coffs Harbour in that big pairs at Coffs Harbour, and it's about 7 o'clock at night because you played 2 games at 21, no time limits, and we're playing away, and the bloke turns up with 4 books. He's got 4 bowls books because we're playing John Snell, and they takes 4 bowls books to John Snell and says, these are books that you've written, can you sign them for me, and put Cheers Bill and whatever else on them. And we had 2 ends to go, and I said, look, you wouldn't want me to sign them as well because we're 3 in front. And he just looked at me. He looked at me stupid, and he didn't say anything rude or anything like that, but Snelly got a 2 on the next end, and the last end, Freddie had a bowl 6 inches away. We're 1 in front. We're 1 in front. We got a bowl 6 inches away, and John Snell drew 2 bowls within 6 inches on the last end, 1 on each hand, and beat us by 1. And the bloke that had the book said, "That's why I wanted him to sign the books and not you."
Very cool.
Couldn't argue with that. Much to Freddie's disgust too, I can tell you. Now, all the other bowls come back from there. We'll find out this time. Did get back a bit. That's about how much skinnier that they are than the other bowls.
Yeah.
About 18 inches.
Yeah, this
Got to go across. Thereabouts. $15, $18 on that far rink. It's just on the edge of the flag from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, 15, 18. Yep. So that game's finished.
Try that one.
18, 15 to the north.
Fall down.
South.
Fall down. No, it stopped falling. Okay, we haven't given up on this one yet. Get the bowl or the jack?
You got the jack. Oh, no.
Seems to line up with those 2 black ones to make 3. Didn't want them to have 3.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
they have got. Yeah, okay. Got 3 in a different place.
Ooh.
There's not much grass, fortunately, to go with it. It didn't have much weight. Trish Spicer, lovely bowl, Eileen. Wasn't it? Now we'll see if your Spice Girl can fix up these 3 shots, Trish. Well, Nick Gosley went pretty well to get within 3 shots of Lurch, who won by 23 in the first round.
Actually, he come back pretty well then, so because he was well down, I thought.
Yeah, we'll have a look at this. It's across the line. It's got the weight to get to the jack. Oh, what? Trish Spicer.
Mom.
You rode that one in, Trish. How are they going to get that bowl out?
With pure brilliance.
Have to switch the lights out and just remove it.
Right. She looked like on a good line.
Chloe.
Look at this.
Bit of jack. Got the shot.
And just like that.
That's how you get the shot. Just draw down there and chop the jack. Oh, we don't know who's got shot yet. So we still haven't got all those results from the Gold Coast games that got played today, Robbie. I bet not say anything rude about it then. Four into play, Emma. She mightn't take much notice of the coach of the South team, actually, now I come to think of it. She's not all keen on it. I'm still not sure who's got the shot. Well, come up and have a look. We didn't want to be on the karaoke tonight, did you?
Oh, yeah, right.
We go across and watch the men play. last end for the men. Then we'll be back for 4 ends of the ladies.
There'll be too many people left in the bar if I karaoke.
Well, that's Brian Marshall's call. You get $1,000 for the winner, and he sends me out to sing, and everybody goes home but 2, and it's very easy to win then. He's mentioned that on the live streaming 3 or 4 times. I think he's taking it out of me, out of my karaoke expertise. Umpire, she's not playing a bowl.
Okay, you need to land this or you're gone. Great effort.
Well,
yep.
He doesn't want to get off it yet. It's at the jack.
He's got it. No, oh jeez, that took off.
Well, that's Nick's. Nick's got the shot.
Yep.
Killer second shot.
Yep. Send her out there. Oh, did he send it out there?
And sent it out halfway. They got to score 4 for a draw. Here comes Wilkie to spoil the party. Has he got the jack?
He has. Oh, a bit of it.
We're not sure. We didn't see that bowl out in the wing. Who belongs to it?
No, I think that's the South.
We've swapped between games. We've swapped between games a bit. Lost track of whose bowl that is. Leave the jack.
Well.
Okay. Well, here comes Brett. He hasn't got anything to lose if that's his bowl.
Oh,
no, he's got plenty to lose in there.
So what they need a 4 to draw this game.
Yep. And it's a measure for shot.
Got 1.
Well, Brett's bowl's got to be 4th shot. Okay. So they can only get 3, whatever he does.
Yeah, I think he's...
If he sits that and stays, he gets 3 and loses by 1. So does he kill it?
Yes.
Go for that bowl, you get 2 if you get it, and if you kill it, can't score 4. Surely not. He's playing, not driving anyway. Coming now, but a bit late. No, not late. In the middle. In the middle of the night. 3 shots.
3, yep.
3 shots, 21 to 20. Good bowl. Sign of things to come tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you know, they made an impact at the end there. So it's
Yeah, well,
what, 64, 53s, 11 shots.
like they were 20 behind all night,
Yeah.
and they're 9 behind with 11 behind. 11 behind with an end to play. They've made up 10 shots in the second half.
Yep.
Not hopeless. Picture of King Billy. Captain Billy. Back to the ladies' game. She's drawn one on round that bowl apparently. Now she draw between them. Can't get everything, can you? We stopped getting any comments, so we've worn them out. Even Gary Peterson hasn't put anything more on there.
Oh, no.
The old man and Harold were great mates.
Yeah, yep.
And when Serena were playing in the eights down at Capella, I got a little message that somebody called Peter Peterson wanted to say good day to you. And I thought, well, say good day to Peter Peterson any day of the week. And Gary, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen Peter for a while. Now that's getting down and showing you where you've got to send your bowl. You don't get down that low, do you, Pistol?
Oh, not if I don't have to, no.
Thereabouts. Got to sit on that bowl, but
Oh, this is looking good too.
inside of the bowl.
Oh.
One shot, Emma's going to say.
Yeah.
Muncher. Darren Mullins is on. 8:45. Kerry Green. Kerry Green's turned the volume down so he doesn't have to listen. Can't blame you for that. Actually, a pretty good effort for the men to get back to 11.
Yeah, it was.
They were 20,
they
20
were,
most from the start.
well, pretty much from the start, yeah.
20 from the start and hung 20 all the way through to the end where they made up a bit of ground to bring them back to 11. Got to get the jack.
Well,
That's one of her bowls. Is that two? Eileen's saying two there. Can see whether she's saying one or two. Gavin Bradford. Gee, we're starting to get a few legends jumping on at this stage of the night. Bertha and Bruce Archer go to the north. We've had Mullins and Bradford come back come up just on board for the last couple of ends. I suppose they'll be up early listening in the morning, won't they? Maybe. Now that Pistol's bought me this drink, like and Biscuits has bought me this drink, do you think I've got to buy him one back or just call it square?
No, he won't forget.
More like an elephant. An elephant never forgets.
You'll be right.
I'm sure we have time for me to buy him a drink back before the close of play, before the place closes down. Emma's thrown her head back. She doesn't like that too much. Might knock that in for another shot. Maybe.
Be back in a tick, mate. Just go to...
Righto. Didn't exactly see it, whether they've got that scoreboard up to date. 3 shots. Maybe not 3 shots, but 19 ends, 14-15. 2 and a 1. One the difference, 2 ends to play. Nicole playing for 2 wins on the day. Green still... Speed of the green hasn't really changed through the night time. Still running fast 17 and a half, something like that. With a nice little draw. Send them out and let them come home. That one's got to be a little bit wider. Touch and go. One the difference, 2 ends to play. Pistol. Got all the way back. Just probably a yard behind. Not quite a yard, 2'6". But a measure between the two. So the one that's been doing the damage, she get it all the way back.
Yeah, probably enough.
Enough for a shoot. That's the shot. A little quick. It's the last end when you put them in next to your bag. It's the second last end.
Yeah.
Yep. She hasn't failed too often drawing a shot. Here she comes again. Wooshka, 2 shots. Playing well, playing good bowls. Two shots, one behind on the card, on the scoreboard. Julie Keegan was high-fiving on the last end here. She'd have held it up any higher. She'd have been too high to reach. I wasn't looking. What a great shot. I was watching Julie Keegan high-fiving everybody right in front of the play here. I missed drawing that shot. Or pushing it up. Okay, that's where they come from.
Yep.
Well,
looking good again.
Did it once.
These ones don't.
Did it once, nearly did it twice. Other than the bowl on the left-hand side, we've got 8 good bowls played there. On a green with a fair bit of run in it. Not that easy to play all those bowls as close as that. Just missed the grass by a fraction. And you don't have to miss it by very much to get punished, Pistol.
Oh, that's right.
You bowl a little bit narrow and guess what?
You will get punished.
Wooshka.
This is pretty much the reverse of the first. What happened? North one, was it 2 and a draw?
2 and a draw.
2 and a draw, so it's looking like pretty much the opposite way around here at the moment.
Could be 2 and a draw the other way. Well, certainly 2. Well, Julie Keegan's game's over.
Just a tad heavy. Great
bit
effort.
of that.
Great effort.
Bit of that.
Yeah, tips over.
Mike Bolt. Gee, Pistol, you should be thirsty by now, I'll bet. I'm sure that he'll buy 2 at a time when we get in there. Got the jack. I don't know whether you wanted that jack, Em. We'll find out if Nicole can draw this. Does it pull up in time because the track's right? Oh, it's going enough. One to the south, 1 bowl to play.
Yeah, so shimming should. Yeah, looking good, I think.
Yep. What's how far behind it is? Is it a foot behind or 2 foot behind?
Yep. Count it.
Jackeye ones that's a measure.
Well,
the
yeah,
Jackeye ones are closer.
That's what I mean. It's,
on the screen.
It always deceives me, Jim.
It looks like the back bowl's
done
in
this
for
longer
sure,
than me, so-
but it's a dead heat. We'll find out when they measure this one how
Yeah.
close it is. It looks like the back bowl's in by 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, it does, but as I said,
When she comes across here, we won't find out. One. The Jackeye bowl was second shot.
yeah.
And that makes 2 the difference. We're still swinging on a draw. And we're all over on the middle rink where Wendy Wilson had a resounding victory over Adele. We've got Wonder Julie Keegan on that scoreboard, Robbie. She's 23. Won't want this back, but it might have to pick it up. Doesn't really have to pick it up, just a good shot. Well, it's been a fair day on the starting at 1 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. We've done 8 hours work so far. Pistol, how many lawns is that?
That would have been quite a few. Well, I've done a few this morning.
Good shot again here. Oh, does it make it all the way? Good balls.
Okay, we'll see if the North can conjure up a win here somehow.
Well, one on it now. The way she's been playing, I would think she's going to draw one of these 2 bowls in the count. It's just whether or not she could dob a front knocker on or something like that.
Well, I reckon she's out there well. There's the pace.
These ones just don't get all the way back compared to the other bowls. And she's handled them very well. Problem for us North supporters, it's got to get through a gap. Just made the shot. We've run out of legs this time. Or grass, one or the other. wasn't. Run out of legs. I shouldn't say it was a North supporter because we're completely impartial.
Yeah, completely impartial, Jim. Yeah, you wouldn't pick it.
I have lived in the south for some number of my years, pushing 20 of them, I suppose. Bit more than 20 at different times, but I fear I'm a little bit north orientated. This one's not wide enough.
Ooh.
And when you're a bit narrow, you get punished.
Yeah.
Because away they go.
Well, got a bit of work to do to get their 2 shots they need.
Somehow they've got to draw 2 out of 3 bowls.
Should be tight tee.
This one's got cross. Got to draw 2 bowls out of 3 within 2 foot for a draw. Got to draw 3 for a win. All within 2 foot. Well, first half's right.
Yeah, I was going to say it's out pretty well.
That's 1.
Can you land this 1 roll maybe?
That's 1. Okay. Well, Nicole's got at least she's got an equation now.
Yeah.
When your equation is draw 2 for a draw, that's gets in your mind once you're 2 for a draw. If you're 2 for a win, that's different. Be probably fitting to be 2.5 because it was 2.5 the other way this morning.
Yeah.
I think the men's side had a little bit of work to do playing against Brett Wilkie, Kane Nelson and Nathan Rice.
Yeah.
The ladies have been a great battle.
But then again, as I said, they did make good comeback. Men didn't lose by much in the end.
Whoops. Here comes them. Here comes them.
And nailed it.
Look at that. Take that. You draw 2 inside it now. You draw 2 inside that for a draw. Or you could play backhand and sit it. Just as hard a shot as drawing a toucher.
Well, on the weight here.
Was at the jack for a while. She was trying to trail the jack to there.
Oh.
That's where she was trying to trail the jack.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe try to sink it in the ditch now. I don't know.
She's got to cut the jack across to that blue bowl. M's gone out in the bush.
Yeah, M is going
She's
wide,
going behind.
Wide and behind, obviously, yep. Yeah, pretty handy
She's
bowl.
got behind in case she takes your advice and runs at the jack.
Yeah.
I think she's just going to trundle down there and dream of cutting that jack 2 foot to the side.
Okay, tell you what.
She was close for a while. Same bowl.
Yeah, great effort.
But particularly hard shot to play.
Oh, well, the ladies are in for a
1 to the south.
Tiebreaker tomorrow.
Fantastic pistol. You've done your 8 hours work. I don't know what your hourly rate is.
Yeah. Yeah. It told us same as everyone else's, Jimmy.
Sometimes when I come to these things, I have my red shirt on and I get accommodation from Bowls Queensland. I've come to this one, I just love of the game and pay for myself. Interesting game. Could have gone either way, that rink. But the other two rinks, the South team was too strong in the second test, levelling it up 1-1. And North being the holder of the... Here's Trish. Bowl Emma. Thanks, guys. Wasn't a bad bowl, Trish. Wasn't a bad bowl. And I know you were probably cheering for the North and the South at the same time, coming from Townsville and your daughter playing for the South. But I think that's going to wind us up for the night, Robbie, isn't it? I think we're going to line up our sponsors here for the North-South Challenge Series, South Suburban Bowls Club, our major sponsors, and White Lace Motor Inn, approximately 40 metres down the road there, and everybody's been able to make it that far, and great supporters of this event, both South and White Lace, where everybody's staying. And we go to the Bowls Queensland sponsors. As always, we mention them. Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Ace at Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscape Group. And we sincerely like to thank Pistol Pete for his time today, 1 o'clock till 9 o'clock. It's a good hourly rate, Pistol.
Yes, thanks very much, Jim. Pleasure. And
that's not a problem. And we're going to sign off, and we'll see you at trial ends at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thanks, everyone. Bye now.